In the 1960s, we lived in a small town in South Carolina where there were just two races of people, whites and blacks. In 1964, the U.S. was 85% white and 11% black. Hispanics were less than 4% of the population. After Congress passed the 1965 immigration law, the country has experienced a huge influx of immigrants from Asia and South America. There's been a lot of talk about the browning of America. You can easily see this in large cities like Los Angeles, Miami, New York, San Diego, Houston, and so on. Let's take New York City, for example. In 1985, whites were the majority in a city of nearly 9 million people. Today, the breakdown is whites 31%, Hispanics 28%, blacks 20%, Asians 16%, and other non-whites 5%. So if we exclude whites and blacks, the Spanish-speaking browns, brown Asians, and other non-whites make up 49% of New York City. If you add the African Americans, then 70% of the population is non-white. Charleston is the largest city in South Carolina, and I see more brown Spanish-speaking people than I see African American people. But here's the problem as I see it. Race is not the issue. Many of the new immigrants are not paying into Social Security, nor are they paying into a private pension plan or private health care plan or long-term care plan. There's no safety net for them when they become too old and frail to work. Who will take care of them? Many people who paid into Social Security all their lives and are now retired and depend only on Social Security. They struggle to make ends meet. In many cases, Social Security isn't enough to provide the lifestyle many had hoped for while they were still working. What will happen to people who don't pay into Social Security? The immigrants that I see are young and healthy and have cars and trucks and smartphones and all the things that young people use every day. They aren't poor and destitute people who are fleeing poverty and economic hardships. These young people come to America to better themselves and get away from the social upheavals of living in the underperforming economies of their home countries. And you can't blame them for wanting to have a better life somewhere else. The problem is you can't just walk across the U.S. border and start a new life without documentation. We must have controlled immigration. The U.S. is not equipped to accommodate everyone in the world who wants to come here to live. The U.S. government has been grossly negligent in guarding its southern border. The Border Patrol was too lax about allowing the people of Mexico to come and go across the border. People from all of South America started walking across the Mexican border into the United States. People from all over the world fly into the United States on visitor visas, and they don't go back home. Our government has no way of keeping track of these visitors. Once they arrived, they just disappeared into the population and start a new life here with no questions asked. Millions of people have come to the United States and started new immigrant communities without documentation. Mr. Trump is trying to fix the problem. But you can't deport 14 million people. The U.S. must now try to get these immigrants into a fast-track Social Security plan. Illegal immigration is not limited to Spanish-speaking people. There are millions of people who have come here illegally from Europe and Asia and have blended in with the Indian Chinese, Korean, Laotian Vietnamese, and other immigrant communities with no questions asked. The social and economic impact of this kind of uncontrolled immigration has been mixed. Most immigrants tend to be law-abiding, but the FBI has identified a Russian mafia that's deeply rooted in Brooklyn, New York, that operates as an organized crime syndicate. It has identified a growing organized crime syndicate that are emerging within immigrant communities from Mexico, El Salvador, Venezuela, Colombia, and other Latin American countries. Organized crime gangs are emerging from the immigrant communities of Southeast Asia and Southwest Asia as well. As the U.S. labor market contracts and jobs are moved overseas, people will resort to criminal activity to support themselves. Many illegal immigrants open small businesses and provide essential services within their local communities. Others provide a broader range of services like road construction, landscaping, and other unskilled labor. New York City is a prime example. Manhattan is a financial and banking capital of America and remains the white-collar business hub of the city. But the racial makeup of the outer boroughs has changed dramatically. Queensboro and the Bronx have experienced the most noticeable change. Whites and blacks have been displaced by Asians from South Korea, Taiwan, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Russia, and other countries of Africa and the Middle East. Many are not paying into Social Security or any private pension plan. Many have open mom and pop businesses, but still aren't paying into Social Security or private pension plan. They struggle from paycheck to paycheck. Many immigrants double up and have multiple families living in single-family homes and small apartments and trailer parks all across America. They are forming low-income ethnic enclaves and are not assimilating into American culture. This is not the melting pot of the 1940s. A new immigrant underclass is emerging. The danger is a lack of assimilation. Many are segregating themselves into pockets of poverty within the big cities. Not all are working. The elderly are supported by other family members who rely on food stamps and other public assistance. President Obama had the Trans-Pacific Partnership to address this mass migration from Asia and South America. Mr. Trump tore it up. We don't need artificial intelligence right now. Bring low-skill factory jobs back to America. The Marshall Plan used American taxpayer dollars to rebuild Europe after World War II. Public housing was built all across America for poor white European immigrants before and after the war. Let the new immigrants fix our roads and bridges and build new airports and high-speed rail lines. Let's grow our own food again. Let's build new cities on all this vacant land we have across America. Come on, Mr. Trump. You can't deport 14 million people. America wants cheap labor. Well, we have it. Let's let these new immigrants help us make America great again.
Beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, make God thy gold refined, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. And you know, when I was in school, we used to sing it something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, far purple mountain majesties, over the fruited plain. But now wait a minute, I'm talking about America, sweet America. Yes, he did. Heavy brotherhood from sea to shining sea. You know, I wish I had somebody to help me sing this.